Who is the engineer that reset these ladies and Demi Moore back to factory settings? Will it be like the flat screen television? When it first came out, it was thousands of dollars. It was unattainable. Will it get cheaper every year? I want to be fucking gorgeous like this. I want to go back to factory settings.
Has anyone else noticed this new mysterious wave of women who, instead of aging like a normal human being with wrinkles and volume loss, these women are actually aging in reverse? Instead of looking older with every year that passes, they're actually looking younger, because unlike us mere mortals, these women are more like Benjamin Button. They are somehow managing to age backwards.
This is the evolution of Shania Twain from 2000 to 2024. She's looking like 22 again, although she's 59, because she's looking older, progressively older, looking like a grandma. And then suddenly, here we go guys, in just a second, she's gonna completely transform and be 22 again. And that, 2024, can you explain how she's suddenly 22 years old again, guys?
It's just good skincare. It's not my fault that I'm aging backwards. I guess it's just my good genetics. Except it's not, is it?
What if I told you Demi Moore has unlocked the secret to aging backward? Seriously, just look at how stunning she still is. While her distinctive oval face shape plays a part, giving her a naturally lifted look, it's also about her dedication to skincare and a healthy lifestyle.
Come on, man.
Let's call it for what it is. Let's call a spade a spade. This, my friends, is not aging in reverse. This, my friends, is called a facelift. Do you know what is rather irksome? The fact that the media at large, I'm talking social media and traditional media, praises women like this for having this mysterious ability to age backwards, like it's some exclusive club that us plebs could never be a part of, because apparently our skincare isn't magic and our genetics aren't elite enough to help us look younger with every year that passes instead of older. And so us women who do not have this miraculous gift feel cheated. Like, what are we doing wrong? How come my skin isn't getting tighter with every birthday that I have instead of looser? Like, why aren't our eyes getting bigger and brighter with every year that passes instead of more hooded? How do some women have the ability to age in reverse, but we don't? It's not fair. It's that bloody saying, you're not ugly, you're just poor. And I know what I'm about to say may seem wild. I know facelifts still seem like this crazy phenomenon. Like, who would get a facelift? Like, it seems so extreme. But don't forget, guys, there was also a time when purposely injecting a neurotoxin into your face to prevent wrinkles would have sounded crazy. Not to mention, in the not so distant past, having filler injected into your face would have been crazy expensive, like thousands of dollars. Normal women would not have been having these procedures and tweakments done, but now they're normal. Now, to a lot of people, they are affordable. They are just part of our beauty routine, part of our maintenance as females. And believe me when I tell you this, guys, facelifts are becoming the new tweakment of choice. So I think we've all seen Lindsay Lohan in the press recently, not because of her brilliant acting skills or her new Netflix show, which would have made sense. No. Lindsay has been trending because of her face. Because lucky Lindsay appears to be aging in reverse. And I mean, I can understand why, because here's Lindsay a few years ago when she was obviously younger than she is now. She was very beautiful, she always has been, but let's be real here, she was looking a little tired. She was looking a little puffy. So what did she do? She disappeared for a bit and re-emerged looking like this. Gone were her hooded eyes and low brows. Her skin now glows so bright you almost need sunglasses to look at her. Her teeth are perfect, her brows are high, and there is not a wrinkle or fine line to be seen. And I'm not gonna lie, I think she looks amazing. Which, to be fair, isn't actually that surprising considering Lindsay is literally only 38. People are acting like Lindsay Lohan is 78 and she's just re-emerged into the spotlight looking like this, and they're like, oh my god, she's aging in reverse. How does she look so young? It's because she is young. But regardless, considering the fact that this woman has had a very public battle with drugs and alcohol, and the fact that she's a pale redhead who smokes, it's no wonder that she was looking a little tired for a while there. All those vices, while they may be fun for a while, are well documented to take a toll on your health and your looks. Smoking and drinking alcohol will make you look older than you actually are. It's science. So for Lindsay to now reappear into the spotlight looking fresh and glowing and smooth and more youthful now at the age of 38 than she was at the age of 24, it has got people talking, and rightly so. They want to know what the hell Lindsay did so that they can do it too. Lindsay, when asked by a reporter if she had access to a time machine, which I think was a reporter's way of like sneakily trying to ask her like, what the hell did you do to your face? Why are you aging in reverse? Lindsay just laughs and says that she takes care of her skin, which she probably does now, but she certainly was not taking care of her skin for a long time. Was she looking after her skin here? Or here? Or here? I'm not sure she was looking after herself, let alone her skin. Deciding within the last few years to start being diligent with your skincare will not result in this. It would be great if a little bit of moisturizer and serum could get you these kind of results, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it will not. Skincare alone will not make you age in reverse. Do you know what'll do that? facelift.
These are all the treatments I think Lindsay Lohan has had done as an aesthetics doctor working in the industry. Botox, surgical brow lift, upper blepharoplasty, rhinoplasty, some degree of surgical facelift, likely an endoscopic approach, lip lift, lip fillers and veneers. And the cost of this, if you combine everything together, would be in the range of $200,000 to $300,000. So a lot of money has gone in to look like this. By having these treatments done all at once means that you can't quite pinpoint what she's had done, which lends itself to a more undetectable outcome unless you really know what you're looking for.
None of these things are illegal, none of these things are immoral. If you want to do it and it's going to make you feel good about yourself and you've got the disposable income to be able to afford it, then go for it. But if you are a celebrity with huge influence, maybe don't lie about it.
Have you guys seen Lindsay Lohan lately? She's literally aging in reverse. She's blaming it on her skincare routine. Have you seen Lindsay Lohan lately? Because she is aging in reverse. Apparently, she's crediting skincare as the reason for her transformation.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That all seems rather tame when you realize the new disturbing trend amongst girls in their 20s who haven't even started to show the signs of aging yet are having their faces undone, pulled back and tightened, and then stitched back on. These girls are basically fetuses and they're having facelifts. Bella Hadid, for one, allegedly, but I mean we do have eyes, underwent what's known as a ponytail facelift at the age of 22. And like I said at the start of the video, I know it sounds extreme. Remember that Bella Hadid also had a nose job at the age of 14. Then again, the girl was an aspiring supermodel. She has a model mother and a billionaire father. She does not live in the same world as most of us. So a little facelift at the ancient age of 22 probably didn't seem that weird to her. And I mean, to be honest with you guys, a ponytail facelift isn't actually as extreme as it sounds. A ponytail facelift is where a surgeon will make small incisions just behind the hairline so that you're not left with any telltale scars. The surgeon will essentially pull back the skin around your eyes and forehead, giving you that cat eye look. However, Bella claims that her new cat eyes are just the result of wearing face tape. Okay, if you say so. Quick pause to thank this video's sponsor, Typology. Now, being a makeup artist, I obviously love makeup, but I do not like the feeling of heavy, thick makeup sitting on my skin all day. You know when you can just feel it seeping into your pores, especially when it's hot outside? It's so gross. Which is why for my day-to-day makeup, all I wear these days is Typology. I am obsessed with Typology's Glow Drops. This isn't some chunky, thick highlighter. This is a serum that contains both vitamin C and aloe vera to deeply hydrate and nourish your skin, but with an illuminating pigment infused into it to give you a glow over time, but also the immediate benefit of radiant skin while you wear it. If you have really glowy, dewy skin, you can just apply it straight on your face everywhere. You can mix a few drops in with your foundation, or if you're like me, who is naturally oily, you can just apply it like a highlighter. Like I put it on the tip of my nose and on my cheekbones, and it just gives the most beautiful natural glow. You look like you've been to a spa. Then for my eyes, I love Typology's Serum Mascara. This is a mascara that not only lengthens and thickens the look of your lashes while you're wearing it, but it also contains pea peptides and castor oil to actually strengthen and lengthen your own natural lashes as you wear it. Then there is a tinted lip oil, and this little beauty is my absolute favorite. Think a hydrating, nourishing lip oil, but enriched with jojoba oil, vitamin E, and squalane to keep your lips looking plump and juicy, but with a tint of color. And you can choose a color. There's a load of different colors on Typology's website. I'll put a little example here for you guys. You got dusty pinks, vibrant peaches, deep reds, but my favorite is plum purple. Not only is Typology made in France, so you can just imagine the care and the quality of these products, but they are also vegan and cruelty free, and over 80% of their ingredients are of natural origin, which is pretty damn important if you are wearing something on your skin every single day. So if you're watching this video like, where has tinted skincare been all my life? Now is a perfect time to invest, because the lovely folks over at Typology would love to offer you guys their bi-phase eye makeup remover for free on any order over $40. But this is for a limited time only. That offer is only valid for 1 week after this video goes live. So if you want to treat yourself to some tinted skincare or make your lashes grow longer and thicker whilst wearing mascara, I will pop the link to Typology's website down below. And Bella is not the only baby who has undergone a facelift. YouTuber Gabby DiMartino also underwent a ponytail facelift when she was 25. Like, you're probably still getting ID'd trying to buy a beer at 25. Not getting a facelift, but that is not all, folks. Gabby DiMartino at the age of 25 also underwent eyelid surgery and a neck lift.
are. This is Cape Team Rebecca. Anytime I'm under the influence, Cape Team Rebecca comes out, I feel great. It was painless, and I might be talking with my underlip sideways for a little bit because of the anesthesia, but I'm doing just fine.
Is that her attempt at an Australian accent? Or do I need my hearing checked? Because I feel like I'm offended. If you would believe the beauty standards, any woman over the age of 35 is basically a decrepit, wrinkled prune who ought to be hidden away in a nursing home somewhere. We are brilliant marketing prey. We're sold $400 creams to reverse the signs of aging, which will do little more than drain our bank account and add an extra step to our morning and evening routine, thus further wasting our time and money. We're encouraged to get Botox to freeze our expressions so that we won't develop wrinkles, dermal filler to plump out our volume loss. And so, what happens if you are a self-respecting woman in her 40s or 50s who feels like she's still in her 20s and doesn't want to be treated like someone's great-great-grandma? Well, you could spend your life savings on expensive skincare that contains placenta. I'm not even joking. This moisturizer costs $1,800 and is made from live horse placenta. What even is that? Like, I know what a placenta is, but what makes it live? Or another option is to pump your face full with kilograms of dermal filler to replicate the look of youthful, plump skin, but end up accidentally making yourself look older than you actually are in the process. Nothing can turn back the hands of time except a facelift. So, just like our leading lady, Lindsay Lohan, there are a few other women who are rumoured to have undergone a facelift at a young age. Look at Christina Aguilera. This was Christina a few years ago, and this is Christina now. Now, I mean, the wig and hair colour is a little bit confronting, but there is a definite tightening of Christina's face in the most recent pictures. People are fawning over her on her Instagram, praising her, you guessed it, for aging backwards. Oh my god, she looks younger than ever. She looks 20, bro. What the fuck? Just how? How is it possible to look so amazing and fresh? It's called a facelift, my friend. That is your answer. Allegedly. Not trying to get sued. And I'm not judging her for it, despite how I may sound. I feel like I just have a very judgy face and voice, and I can't help it. Maybe I need a bit of Botox myself to make me look more cheerful. Get rid of that resting bitch face. If having a facelift at the age of 44 has given Christina newfound confidence in an industry that tells women that if you are over the age of 20, you're a pickled prune and that youth equals beauty, and so if you don't have youth, you're no longer beautiful, and if you're not beautiful, you may as well bloody die, then I for one can see exactly why she would have gone down the route of having a facelift at the age of 44. Let's be honest here, if we all had the money and the resources to do that, I think if we were honest with ourselves, a lot of us would. Now, Christina, just like basically every other celebrity and influencer that exists, has not admitted to having anything done at all, least of all a facelift. But at least she hasn't outright denied it, like Kate Beckinsale, who at the age of 51 is now looking younger than she did at the age of 20. Maybe it's the ridiculously large bows that she insists on wearing, but I mean, whatever floats your boat. But I gotta admit, the woman looks very young, like very young, and very beautiful. But then again, she always has been. But what is so shocking is that Kate insists to anyone who will listen to her that she has never had any kind of tweakment or surgery done. Thank you very much. And anyone who suggests such a thing is bullying her. And then we've got Gwen Stefani, who at the age of 55 also just happens to look younger than she did in her 20s.
How the hell is Gwen Stefani 52 years old?
And of course, Gwen is praised for, you guessed it, aging in reverse, aging backwards, but she is not. Nobody is. It's pretty unfair to big some women up for aging in reverse, and then the women who don't have the ability to age in reverse feel shit about themselves. So what is this sorcery? Are these women actually witches? Are they actually drinking the blood of babies? I kid you not, that is a real theory out there, and I mean, Hollywood is a strange place. I wouldn't even shock me. Although, the more logical answer is a facelift. And I know, it does sound extreme right now, but I guarantee you guys, in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, a facelift is not going to be seen as crazy anymore. It's not going to be seen as extreme. It's going to be just another tweakment that we need to do to maintain our beauty and our youth. You see, facelifts have come a long way, my friends. Where once they were reserved for the bored wives of billionaires or Hollywood actresses desperate to hold on to their youth, I'm talking Kris Jenner, Joan Rivers, Courtney Love, you know the girls I'm talking about. These women were all stunners when they were younger, and they still would have been stunners when they were older had society not got into their heads and convinced them that they were shriveled up corpses by the age of 40. But times change, and plastic surgery has come a long way in the last few years. And I'm not sure whether I'm horrified or impressed to tell you this, but there are now, and these are just the types that I know of, 13 different versions of a facelift that you and I can now get.
Mini facelift.
PonyTail facelift.
This is an endoscopic forehead lift.
I love the mid facelift.
An extended deep plane facelift.
You get the drift. But do you guys want to see some examples of absolute babes who have not, to the best of my knowledge, undergone any kind of facelift yet? Look at Taylor Swift, for example. She's 35, so she's only 3 years younger than Lindsay Lohan, right? And I don't see anyone praising Taylor Swift for looking young. It's because she is young, and nobody expects her to look old. But Lindsay, who's only 3 years older than Taylor, is being praised for aging backwards? Like, I'm just confused. Like, make it make sense. Like Rihanna, she's 37. No facelift in sight. And yet no one is like, oh my God, Rihanna's aging in reverse. No, because she looks like a normal 37-year-old. So there's no story there. Blake Lively, she's also 37 and a bit of a contentious subject at the moment. But you can't deny that she looks beautiful. And shock horror, at the age of 37, she actually doesn't look like she should have great-great-grandkids. Scarlett Johansson, she's 40. Need I say more? Absolute stunner. Then there's Marion Cotillard. She's my personal favorite because I think she is so beautiful. She is 49, and no, she does not look younger now at the age of 49 than she did in her 20s, but she looks just as beautiful, if not more so in my opinion, because get this guys, despite the lie that we have all been sold, youth does not equal beauty. Like, I personally think that I look better now at the age of 36 than I did when I was like 20. Looking back, I'm like, I don't really like how I looked when I was 20. I prefer now, and I haven't had a facelift. I think as you get older, right, you just kind of grow into your face, you grow into your features, you learn how to do your hair and makeup better in a way that actually suits your individual unique features, and you kind of just learn to work with what you've got a little bit better than when you were younger, because you've had more time to practice, because you're older. Like all these girlies, they do not look the same now as they did when they were 17, but honestly, if you can look just as beautiful at the age of 80 as you did at 18, why would you want to stagnate yourself? Like, do you really want to never evolve past your teens? How bloody boring would that be? Like, give me a changing canvas. I like a challenge. But in saying that, my friends, it is good to know that if for whatever reason you are feeling self-conscious in yourself and you are not enjoying the aging process and you do find yourself wanting a little nip and tuck and tightening, at least the option is there for you if you can afford it. But please do not feel like you have to do that in order to maintain your beauty or your worth as a woman. You do not. If you have made it to the end of this video, I'm giving you a big, sweaty virtual hug. My name on Instagram is _StephanieLang_. Come and follow me, say hi, leave me the love heart emoji, and I'll give you a love heart emoji back because I love your guts, and I will see you in my next video.